I am camped here at the infamous Riffe Lake. So it's on the northeast end of the lake, sort of, mostly. And it's a pull out off the road, and it's a nice little place, I gotta say. A little bit cloudy today. Way over there is a, looks like a bird is sunning his wings. I don't know if we can see it though with this camera. Water level is way, way down. You can see the beach over there. I guess over in that direction is where there used to be a logging town. I forget what the name of it was. Mike Living Free did a Riffe Lake video, and he went into some detail about what that town was. It was pretty interesting. Somewhere, one of these is called Dog Mountain, and it's very popular with hang gliders. So here's where I parked for the night, and I think I'm going to just hang out for the day. Spend another night, hike around and look around here for a while. So these are just grassy, maybe marshy fields. And right here is one of the best dressed formal stumps. It's even got a tie on. I don't know, this might be a marker for hang gliders. So I don't know, maybe that is the mountain they're coming in from, and this is the reference point, and you can see the flags up here are wind indicators. I'm just guessing. But yeah, it's a pretty place. I'm going to do some hiking on it here in a bit, see what's out there. There's the truck camper. And that's Riffe Lake again. I'm just walking along the shoreline here at Riffe Lake, and I see this big outcrop here. I don't know if it's a boulder underneath or just hard sediment. I think it's hard sediment. Yeah, just a piece of sand that is harder than the rest of the beach. Okay, this here is my first sign of the old town, concrete. I don't know if this is a foundation floor or something else, but here's, yeah, it must be a foundation or garage or house or something. This is the road. So cool. And here's another. That must be an intersection here. And I think they say that the road used to go across the lake or something before the lake was here. Okay, I'll look around, and if there's something good, I'll turn the camera back on. plenty of bird life off in the grasses around me. You won't be able to see it on the GoPro because it's a wide angle and they're just going to be too small. You can see a lot of people are coming out here and doing donuts in the fields. They're not supposed to be out here, but they are. Okay, so I'll keep walking on out here. So once upon a time, long ago, there's some pretty good sized trees out here. It's a pretty big stump, probably, I'm going to say about 6 feet across on the wide side, 5 on the other side. But yeah, it's very pretty grounds here. The brush gets thick over on the, as you get farther away from the road. Yeah, this is a bigger, this looks about 7 feet and 6 feet. And this here's the foundation I could see. I'm also starting to feel some raindrops. They said it was going to start raining today. Oh, there's somebody over there. Looks like they're picking something. So even though the town was abandoned, it looks like parts of the town could have been left intact, because this here is above the flood line. That was busted out. I don't know if they made a doorway in there or not. No rebar. That's not good. These interesting plants. Oh, look at all these footings. So there would have been a this would have been a big building with the size of these piers. Pier post construction. Yeah, those are very large piers, so it might be because the ground was soft and they wanted to have a wide footing, or it was a big couple stories tall building that needed support. But it does look like it's not the best ground to, it looks like muddy clay ground here. You can see the shrinkage and cracking. Here's something else. You just got to kind of wonder what it was. Why would they have concrete here and concrete there? Well, here we've got some railroad ties, but I don't think that it was used as a railroad because it looks too wide and it's filled in by concrete. But this inner one, these could have been railroad. It's interesting. I wonder if this could have been a servicing pit for the old steam locomotives where they would come in and drive over this. The tracks could have been here but removed, and the locomotive would come over the pit, and they could empty out the coal, the ash from the boilers, and then get access to everything and grease it. So that would be interesting to research and find out if there actually was a locomotive servicing station here. But just looking at it, it's a possibility. Okay, well, we are on some kind of a structure here. Looks like a old conduit pipe or a water pipes. This is old, broken up, deteriorating concrete. But what I want to see is this channel from the lake down here. There's an old cog. You can see there's the spline in it. Or not spline, but a keyway. Huh. I wonder what that was for. Just a bunch of stuff here. Just leave it alone. Oh, that's interesting. So this is all fill here. That is an old railroad track there. Careful. Well, there. That's the way. That's the fast way down. And there's a culvert pipe. I don't know if that's just here because it's pushed in and fill, or if it's an actual part of it. Well, that is very interesting. I like these flowers. Well, that is cool. Okay, so with some imagination, you're at the Horseshoe Bend in the Grand Canyon. But not. Look at all these little flowering plants here. So right along the river bank we're walking along, and here is just a little bit of an old road, and you can see that it was paved twice. It's got a layer of, I think it's asphalt under, and then a layer of asphalt above. So it's a road that had been here for a while. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, look at this. Here come the geese. And that's why they call them Canadian hawkers. Oh yeah, they're just going to land right there in the field. Unfortunately, it's a GoPro and it doesn't zoom in. Very cool. So there's an old bridge footing there. And you can see the remnants of pavement over on the other side. Probably not with the GoPro. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, it's starting to rain pretty good now. This is interesting, these log pilings and retaining wall here. Now that, I wonder what that was for. I didn't even see this. I just happened to make my way up over a hill here, and there it was. So, had I have not been in explore mode, I might have totally missed this. And there's the little old truck camper, way off in the distance. Okay, I think I can do a little bit better of a job of leveling this out now that I'm here in the daytime and I can see where I'm parking. But you see the leveling job I've got here. I mean, it is actually pretty level. Maybe I'll just leave it. I just don't like pushing on that one rock. Yeah, let me level it. And you can see one of my propane tanks has gone empty and it auto switched to the other one, which is fine with me. That just means I've got at least 4 or 5 more gallons of propane. Okay, let's level this. Well, it's pouring down rain outside, so I'm going to sit here and do some editing on the computer. But it's all socked in and getting wet on the lake. You can see outside the window over here. There's the raindrops on the window. And nobody is here anymore. It's just me. Okay, so let me get some stuff done around here. And that's home away from home. Yeah, you're going to have to make this one pretty quick. I'm not sure how good my battery is. But this here's the field. And it's starting to rain, and this video camera is not a rain camera. So I'm going to walk on down here and look out along the old road too. Well, I guess there is some of the white line that you're supposed to be able to see. See the old white line. Remember, roads used to be white lines. They started using yellow, I think, in the 60s or 70s to divide east, west, north, south from each other. So this was before they started using yellow to separate direction of lanes. Here, another time, I'm getting soaked. But over there is where I was. So yeah, I'll have to make this another trip. There is the road going off that way. So yeah, this is a very pretty meadow. Very well worth the trip. And back down there is the truck camper. See, I don't want this camera getting wet. It's an expensive camera and it shouldn't get wet. Okay, we're done. So it's raining out there right now, and I'm not gonna, just finished drying off the camera, so I'm not gonna go back out, but I can show you, I can zoom in a bit. That's the road around Riffe Lake that heads to the camp area. Here's my antenna. And let's widen up again. So, yeah, this is a pretty nice place, I gotta say. Okay. So this is going to conclude our trip to Riffe Lake.